What's up, guys? In today's video we'll be doing something that a lot of you guys have asked about, which are sublimated tumblers, similar to this Lysol one that I made for my wife. But yeah, you just need a convection oven, a little just a little masking tape, the right size print, and I mean, we'll show you how to make the template, how to actually sublimate it and everything. So here we go. Alright guys, today we'll be printing a sublimated tumbler, much like one of these just standard non-tapered ones. The first thing is building a template. To build the template, we take our digital calipers. We'll go ahead and zero them out. You can do this with a tape measure as well. Get it on inches mode. We'll go ahead and just scale that on out. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to measure the outside of them. Just really anywhere along the edge. Just make sure you got the thickest part. It looks like about 2.90. So that's what we'll base the measurement on. What we'll be doing, we'll just find the circumference of it and make the template based on that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go make the template real quick. We know it's on here, so the formula for it is to find the circumference is 2 pi r or pi d, which is pi times the diameter of the cup. That should give us a good size template. So we're going to go 2.9 times, it's going to be 3.1416, because pi is 3.14159, so we're just going to round that. And that's going to give us 9.1106. So what we'll do to compensate for the printing, we'll go ahead. I already knew the height was about 8, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just make this 9.115 just to round it and give it a little space, and that should be more than adequate. So that way our image is nice and neat. Ultra high res image. I'll post the link below on where you can find this particular image. It comes as a package with multiple images, so it's really cool. But yeah, we'll go ahead and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and send this guy to print, and I'll catch you guys over on the other side after we get it printed. Alright guys, now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and cut the paper. Go ahead and line up the best we can. If you don't have one of these paper cutters, I'll go ahead and drop a link in the Amazon for one, because they are very handy. And if you know what you're doing, you can get a really good cut on it. So what we'll do now, we'll take this over here and make sure it fits our cup fine. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and wrap the cup and go ahead and secure it with some tape. We'll be using just some regular heat tape, nothing special there. We're gonna be doing the masking tape method. So what we'll do first, we'll go ahead and just put us a piece of tape on here, top and bottom. Not top and bottom, but you know. Yeah, top and bottom technically, if you're looking at the cup. We're going to try to not smear the ink, but we'll go ahead and get this going. And what we'll do, this is hard to do the way I'm doing it. We'll go ahead and put that on there just like that. And what we'll do is we'll just roll this as tight as we possibly can. And you'll see, since we measured it, look how tight of a gap that is. That's ridiculous. Very good. So now, we take a little bit more heat tape. We're going to attempt to do it this way. And that way we can keep it tucked, but no heat tape. And since we measured using the circumference method, look how tight that seam is. That seam's pretty good. That's a good seam. That's decent right there. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do the entire top and entire bottom with tape. So what I'm doing, I'm just going along the edge and just kind of taping it to keep it nice and tight. So that's what we're gonna do, because we slightly oversized our paper, so we're just trying to keep everything nice and tight, because that's the name of the game in doing cups, is you got to keep the paper in contact with the substrate as much as possible. So that's what we're doing right here. On the bottom, we're going to have to get a little more creative with it. We'll have to just kind of wrap it where the best we can. Which is going to be a kind of a pain, but it's something that's going to have to be done. We're just going to do the best we can to get the crease along the bottom. So what we're going to have to do is just do the best we can. This is my first try, so we're just trying it. We're going to see how it goes. I have yet to do one of these cups, so yeehaw. I'm probably wasting a lot of tape doing this, but you know what? It's fine. We're going to go ahead and put one more in the middle just to keep it. Now this is where the masking tape is going to come in handy. We're going to use the masking tape to kind of go around the entire cup. Just to keep pressure on it is what we're trying to do. That's what we're going for. So we're going to tear us off some strips. We're just going to go with it, and we're going to keep a lot of tension and just put it down the best we can and try not to overlap it too much. So once again, just put a lot of pressure and keep rolling it. And just tear it. And see, that's plenty of pressure. Same thing with this. We're just going to keep good tension. We're just going to go with it. See, we're just putting as much pressure as we can and just keeping it, just trying to keep the wrap tight on it. I wish I'd have got some water masking tape now, but you do what you can with what you got, right? So now we're just going to just do this. And see, it's coming together, so we just do this throughout the whole thing and we'll be good to go. Shrink wrap probably would have been the easier way to do it. Ooh. Shrink wrap probably would have been an easier way to do it. But, you know, you live and you learn. Almost there. Probably 2 more rolls and we'll be done. Smooth out any imperfections. We're just trying to get it on there as tight as possible. And the last one. Alright, so now we're going to get our we got it completely wrapped, nice and tight, no air. So now we're going to go get our oven and get that preheated. We're going to be preheating it to 400 degrees for 6 minutes. Alright, our oven is approaching 400 degrees. It's a Hamilton Beach Easy Reach oven. I'll drop a link for that as well. It's the one I use for coffee cups and everything else. But what we're going to do, now that it's 400 degrees, we're going to put it for 3 minutes, and then we're going to flip it and do the other side for 3 minutes. So here goes. Alright, so and this is a true convection oven, so we'll go ahead and put that in there, and I'll go ahead and set the timer, and in 3 minutes in 3 minutes, we'll come flip it, and then we'll do the other side, and then rip the paper. All right, guys, we're gonna turn it and then do the other side for 3 minutes. There we go. Easy. So we'll check it again in 3 minutes and see what we got. All right, it looks like it's been right at 6 minutes, so let's see what we have. I'm gonna go ahead and put my other glove on, and we're gonna see what we got. It's really close. I may wait another couple seconds just to let it bake a little bit more. I sure hope it turned out nice. We're gonna find out. All right, so let's go ahead and switch everything to off. And let's go ahead and that sucker's freaking hot. That sucker's freaking hot. It is hot. Let's change to some thicker gloves. It's being tough to get. It's tough to get that paper off that thing. Let's try these thinner gloves again and see what we got. go. Man, it looks good though. If I could just manage to get all the paper off. That masking tape got kind of weird on me. I just got to get all the paper off. And it's tough to do in gloves. It is tough to do in some gloves. Let's put it back in there. It's not hurting nothing. It's not going to bake no more. I don't want to take any sharp objects to it because horrible idea. We're going to go ahead and change to a thick glove. Oh, I'll just dip it in water, then the paper would just melt off, which is what I may end up doing. Yeah, because that's not coming off. What I'll do, I'll go ahead and just go get some water, and we're gonna get that tape off that way, or paper off that way. So I'll be right back. All right, once I finally got the paper off, the end result's pretty darn good. I mean, it looks really good. What you can do is you can actually just put that back on there. The ones I have come with steel straws, but I mean, that's what you get right there. That's what you get. I'll go ahead and get the steel straw so you can see it. Biscuit baby. And you can see when you put a steel straw in it, really cool package. Pretty cool. So yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big old thumbs up. Hit that subscribe for future content notifications. I really appreciate you guys checking this video out. All right, y'all have a good day.